Welcome back to another episode of Dissecting Dating and Divorce. Today's topic, she will weaponize her womb. We've all seen those catch-a-cheater shows, where one party hires someone to spy on their significant other to find out what they're really up to. They are usually filled with drama, deceit, and downright diabolical backstabbing. This is what I witnessed in a recent episode of Bounty Hunter D. He's a private detective with a few YouTube channels. This particular channel focuses on cheating and bail jumpers. In today's episode, a girlfriend has hired D to find out if her boyfriend is cheating. And of course he is, why else would the video be on YouTube? Now let's take a look at what happens next.
Hey, what's going on with you?
Hey, what did you find?
What you suspected is true. He's been
cheating?
He is cheating. So it's up to you if you want to confront him or not. You don't have to do it.
No, where he at? Like,
Hold on. Let me walk up to the car first, just in case it might be a gun or something. Just hold up.
get out this car. Oh my God. Get out right now. Who is this? Who is this? No, who is this? It's my question. Answer my question. Answer my question. Answer my question.
You go in here, girl.
Who is that?
Yo, don't worry about
Who
it.
is that?
Why are you out
Don't
here?
ask me. Don't ask me what I'm doing.
So first, there are a few things I want you to notice. She originally approached the car on the passenger's side. Realizing that she was directing her anger towards the wrong person, she then came around to the driver's side to confront her boyfriend. Notice how easily she grabbed him by the collar and pulled him out of the car. This, my friends, is a sign of domestic violence. She was very comfortable grabbing him and pulling him out of the car. Let's continue.
What are you doing?
She hired me to find out if you're faithful. I'm a private investigator and you're not faithful. This is his girlfriend. This is his girlfriend.
I am my business. Wait a minute.
No, this is his girlfriend.
What you doing?
Not you are my business.
I'm sorry about this. Don't worry.
You are my business.
Now, the second thing I want you to notice is this young lady took off her jacket and her purse. She was getting ready to assault this man. She wanted to make sure that she was prepared to fight. Also notice, she told him, "You are my business," as she began to push him while saying this. Now, can you imagine if a man had told a woman, "You are my business," while pushing her? Could you imagine if that man had taken off his jacket in preparation for the showdown? Men, these are things that you must notice in life.
No, you can't. Back up. You can't. Back up. Yes, I can. This is my boyfriend.
Hey, don't pull on her. Don't pull on her. Don't pull on her. Don't pull on her. You can talk to her. I already told you who I was.
3 years. I'm pregnant. Don't touch me.
What
is going on? I'm pregnant and you out here being behind bomb.
I didn't know you was. I didn't know you was there, bro. No, don't be touching her.
Now, I want you to notice a couple of things here, gentlemen. She gets in her boyfriend's face and she immediately says to him, "I am pregnant." She continues by saying, "I'm pregnant and you out here with somebody else, this floozy," or whatever she said next. Then, after she dropped that bombshell on her boyfriend, she went and pushed the other woman. Never once occurred to her that the other woman had no idea that she was pregnant, or had no idea that this young man had a girlfriend. But she drops this pregnancy bombshell on him in the middle of catching him cheating. That wasn't done by accident, ladies and gentlemen, but let's take it a step further. Let's continue.
What you mean you sorry? What do you mean you sorry? This is his girlfriend right here. Obviously she.
I am his girlfriend. I'm sorry, but like,
look me in my eyes.
Look me in my eyes.
What you mean she doesn't have to listen?
Look me in my eyes right now.
Actually, I think I don't have to listen to this.
Yo, bag back, cause I'm gonna tell me what to tell you. We were having rocky right now.
Don't push her. Don't push her. Don't push her. Don't push her, yo. Don't push her. Don't do that.
Back up.
Now again, I want you to notice the girlfriend's violent tendencies. She grabs her purse from on top of the car and tells girlfriend number 2, I will rock you, meaning I will knock you out. Now, it's important to note here, while girlfriend number 1 is obviously devastated because her boyfriend has been caught cheating, girlfriend number 2 is equally as devastated because she's just finding out that her man is cheating on her. What does girlfriend number 1 do? She resorts to telling him that she is pregnant. First. Secondly, she pushes him. And third, she threatens girlfriend number 2. Let's continue.
Sure, I'm just such.
Look me in my fucking eyes. Is this what you want?
Why are you out here?
Why are you cheating?
He's obviously here.
What do you mean you're not cheating? Explain.
Is there a camera? Can someone just please tell me what is going on? We were having a really good conversation. Don't call me about.
Yo.
Talking about what? You probably knew the whole time. Talking about what?
Gentlemen, pay close attention again here. Girlfriend number 1 just accused girlfriend number 2 of knowing the entire time.
What? No, what's up with you?
Leave the camera alone.
Why are you out here?
No, I make these payments, bro. I make these payments.
Relax.
This is my
Relax.
This is my This is my car.
Relax.
You got me.
Relax.
Do something.
What's up with you?
Do something. What do you want? Obviously,
swear to
he's
God.
here with me.
Come at me.
Now, if you're still paying attention, girlfriend number 1 said, you got me effed up out here. I make these car payments, bro. She then proceeds to slam the car door and push the car with almost the strength of 10 men. This is not female behavior. She's referring to him as bro. She's violently hitting him, girlfriend number 2, and the car. These are warning signs that you need to watch out for, men. Now she's back at girlfriend number 2 with additional threats to her.
One more time.
Obviously,
Why you out here?
what is going on?
Why don't you explain?
back here.
Why don't you explain to
Explain.
her what's going on? Don't be asking her what's going
That
on.
would be amazing.
Explain to her
Thank
what's
you.
going on
Listen,
because
what
you
is
got
up?
busted
Can we just have him
for cheating. So go ahead. That's him. That's his girlfriend. Listen, what?
She's
Go
my
ahead.
girl for 3 years, but we've been having problems and stuff recently.
I'm sorry, but how the can you be so casual about this?
Alright.
There's a guy there's an armed guy here trying to tell me that.
Don't worry about him, all right? I don't know.
Don't
who
worry
is.
about him.
Don't
He
worry
is in
about-
front of
He's not
me.
going to do anything, all right? We're not worried about him. I'm just saying, this is my girl for 3 years, all right? I've been planning to break it off with her. We've been like going through some stuff, all right? And everything's not.
Okay,
tip-top
so
and
like for 3 months you haven't even thought once to even tell me
I
about
was
this.
going.
Now, this young man has just said that he and his girlfriend, or girlfriend number 1, had been going through some things and that he was going to break it off with her. His mistake was staying. His mistake was cheating. But you can see he was afraid to break it off with girlfriend number 1 because of her violent reactions. Let's continue.
You haven't. I told you things.
So you gonna break it off with me?
Don't touch me.
Yes,
Don't
that's what he's saying.
touch me.
Wait a minute. So you finna break it off with me?
We've been going through some stuff. Don't try to act like
Child
this is
support.
anything. Don't act like this is
Look for
anything.
that. Look for that. Cause straight up.
How do you feel about this moment?
Now, gentlemen, here's the moment where you have to pay really close attention. This young man has informed girlfriend number 1 that he's going to break it off with her. I'm sure we can all see why. She is an unstable, irrational person. When he informs her that he's going to break it off, she immediately says, child support. Look for that. She is going to use child support as a weapon against him. A more rational response from someone would be, well, we have this child and we need to raise it together as good co-parents. She didn't go there because that's not her intent. Her intent is to punish him by using the child as a weapon against him. Most likely he will barely get to see the child, she will make false claims of abuse, and he will pay child support for a child that he will never get to see. But we're not done yet, let's continue.
Right now, about this moment right now, just finding out she's pregnant with your baby. Not only that, you're dissing her. She didn't even know that you had a girlfriend for 3 years.
Did you not hear that she said she was pregnant? I didn't know. You have to be so casual about this. How can you just say something? Say something!
Listen, I already said what I said.
We
just
it's
none of us.
It off with her.
It's over.
Why you
And I wish you would drive this car because I'm calling the cops and I'm reporting it stolen.
Whose name is that? Okay.
Under my
Why you out here
so I'm out
private
here
investigators
do it.
though? If you had a problem with anything, you could have just came in here and talked to me about it.
Why you sneaking
You coulda
though?
just came out.
Gentlemen, if you're still paying attention, let's dig further into this. This young lady has said that if he drives off in the car, she's going to call the police and report the car stolen. Now, I understand she's mad in this moment because she's found out that her boyfriend is cheating, but the last time I checked, making a false police report is against the law. So, okay, there's a little bit more to watch, but we're almost done here, and then we'll start dissecting this even more.
Out here
Why
talk
you
to me
sneaking
about
for
it
3
instead of
months?
hiring a whole private investigator.
Why are you sneaking though? Why are you
sneaking.
cheating?
That's a good question. Why are you
You're
sneaking around?
behind
Something
You're behind a grocery store.
in my perspective,
Yeah, what?
he's cheating on me with you. So I'm sorry, can I just say that this is a mind to all of us, and you can't just make this entire thing about you, that my whole world was just blown up to, and that he, I thought he was dating me, but don't touch me.
It's not even like that.
Then what is it
It's
like?
what you want.
What is it like?
Okay.
I'm telling y'all.
Okay, tell me what it's
I'm
like. I
breaking
want to
up with
know.
her, all
Love
right?
for you to explain.
Listen though, I'm gonna tell you this.
I don't think it's your place to say any conversation.
I'm calling 911 right now, and I'll let them take this.
And have them do what?
You
And
gotta
have
take
them do
everything,
what?
all right?
Yes, I
You're not
am.
taking
I'll take
anything.
matters into
I'm
my
so-
own.
If the car is in her name, if she proves to me right now, when I look at that registration, if it's in her name, you better believe, homie, that I'm gonna take her property for her, and there's nothing that you can do about it. I'm just letting you know that right now. So
Yeah,
if I were you,
intrigued.
and you don't want to hoof it, you should be nice to her right now.
You want him to be nice to her? She just came in here and insulted. She pulled on my clothing. I'm sorry, but that's just. Don't tell me this.
Come at me.
Dated this girl.
Or kick
You don't
your.
gotta-
Come at
You don't
me.
gotta be disrespectful.
Come at me.
Listen. Let me talk to you. Are you pregnant for real?
Yeah, I'm for
With
real.
my kid.
I'm for real
With
pregnant.
my kid.
I ain't cheating on you.
It doesn't matter who I am. I'm the person that she hired to find out if you're
You trust him?
faithful.
Yeah.
You trust him?
So what
I
you
do.
can call me to
You
her?
let me find your dumb.
I'm her guardian angel.
Why?
Saying and
Listen.
saying,
You
hello.
You
Can
gotta
you just
You gotta
been
move.
saying that
You
you
gotta
guys are having
move.
problems.
You gotta move.
Not.
You gotta move. You gotta move.
Listen, you don't gotta
You gotta
touch
move.
her, all right? She's
And you
trying
don't have to
talk
touch her.
I'm not touching
You gotta
her.
move.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? You should be mad at this guy, not her. He's the one that cheated on you. He's cheating on you too. What you mean she don't
I'm
have to
sorry,
listen
but like
to
the
it?
cheating is not even what's boggling my mind.
Okay, so
The fact that you could be with.
why don't you
fine.
here?
It's fine.
Do me a favor. Go in the car. Here, come here. Come over here.
No, find my
Here,
ready to
show me
go.
where the registration is.
All right. Now, we see the girlfriend, yet again, threaten the other girlfriend. Gentlemen, this is a violent woman. Now, let's talk about why she weaponizes her womb. First, the courts give her control. Understand, gentlemen, when she is pregnant and she has a baby, the court system will force you as a man to do many things that don't seem rational or logical. You will be forced to pay a certain amount of money each month for a child that you may not be able to see. You will make attempts to co-parent because you love and want to see your children, and your significant other or your ex-significant other will make it difficult. She will claim that you are abusing the child. She will claim to be afraid of you, all the while she is the aggressor in the relationship. She will attempt to extort more money out of you, all the while all you want is to see your child. The court gives her ultimate control. The court gives her control over your finances and your freedom. If you are working on a job and you happen to lose that job, therefore losing your ability to pay child support, you will be thrown in jail. Now, if you're married to someone and you lose your job, you work together as a family and you suck it up. The courts give her control. Control over your finances and control over your freedom. Here's why she weaponizes her womb. Number one, the courts give her control. Number two, controlling you gives her comfort. With many women, it's all about what or who they control. Many people in life with low self-esteem regain some of that esteem by gaining control of others. So now, she can make a threat and ruin your life. At the same time, she can be the person that quote-unquote rescues you as well. Notice how this young lady first threatened him by saying she was pregnant. Now he knew what the underlying message behind that was. He would lose his finances and he would lose his freedom. When he didn't seem to be too moved by that threat, she then threatened to call the police because the car was in her name. So at this point, she threatened to simply take away his freedom. She will weaponize her womb because it gives her control. Getting that control gives her comfort in a life where she has low self-esteem. So gentlemen, she will weaponize her womb. Here's why she will weaponize her womb. Number one, the courts give her control. Number two, controlling you gives her comfort. And number three, there is victory in victimhood. Let me explain to you what I mean by that. As I stated earlier, I love Bounty Hunter D. His YouTube channel is extremely entertaining. If you look at each time this young lady played victim, D was there to rescue her. There are numerous times he told the boyfriend to not touch her, but yet she had her hands all on him. There are numerous times he stepped in to stop girlfriend number two from intervening with girlfriend number one, but yet girlfriend number one put her hands on girlfriend number two. This gave her a sense of control. That control gave her comfort, but she was the victor that day because she had someone with her to protect her. There is victory in victimhood. So now that we've talked about why and how she weaponizes her womb, let's talk about what you, gentlemen, need to do in order to be safe. The first thing that you need to do is get yourself together. Now that I've talked about this young lady, let's talk about this man. This man is an extremely disappointing representation of a man. If you watch and listen to the things that have occurred in this video, he is living with his girlfriend. She also has the car. As a matter of fact, she has two cars. She pulled up to this location in one vehicle, and he had the other vehicle that she is paying for. So what this tells you is he has nothing of his own. As a matter of fact, this young man is probably living with this woman because he's using her for the possessions that she has. Hopefully he has a job, but based on this, he definitely lives with her, and he definitely does not have a vehicle. And because he did not have the basic necessities in life, he has been using her for those necessities. She has treated him like crap, and he has stayed because he does not have himself together. So the first thing you need to do is get yourself together. Secondly, be aware of the warning signs. This young lady clearly has violent tendencies. This young man has stayed with her because she has been providing some basic necessities in life. food, clothing, and shelter. This woman grabbed him, pulled him out of the vehicle. He did not seem shocked, stunned, or surprised in any way. She continued to hit him, and he did not seem bothered by it at all. She consistently raised her voice. She was gaslighting him while he was there cheating on her. Gentlemen, beware of the warning signs. Here's what you need to do. Get yourself together. Beware of warning signs. And the last thing you need to do is be honest and bounce. When this young man was confronted by girlfriend number one, I believe that this is the first time he's ever been honest with her. He said things have been bad for quite some time. He also said that he was going to break things off with her. This young man was a user. He probably was not going to break things off until he found someplace else to stay. Correction, until he found a young lady that had a place that he could crash at. Which goes back to point number one, get yourself together. Now in his honesty, he just let it all hang out. He probably cared for girlfriend number one, but because of her crazy, he couldn't contain it any longer. Girlfriend number two, he appears to really care for, but he should have broken things off with number one first. He should have been honest with her. Then he should have bounced. So gentlemen, she will weaponize her womb. Thank you for watching this episode of Dissecting Divorce. If you enjoyed this content, share it with your friends. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Until next time, be safe out there.